Hey guys, this is Live Long Gear. This is the Gear Guy, and today I'm going to be covering Coghlan's waterproof fire sticks. So, they're about, I don't know, about yay big, compared to $1, maybe a little wider, about 20% wider, so they don't weigh very much. I don't think they have a weight on here. I don't see a weight. But the instructions are this. You break the sticks in half, insert 2 or 3 pieces under loosely stacked wood. It says it lights easily even after being submerged in water. For emergencies, burn inside a tin can for light and warmth. Light one stick for use as a flare. Use sticks alone to heat food or water. So they seem to have many uses, like most fire things. These seem to be dual purpose, both a fire starter and a standalone fire if necessary. Where I've done videos on just strictly fire starters, things like the magnesium fire starters, obviously you're not going to be something that you can rely on for warmth. You can't scrape enough magnesium. And some of the fire paste is good stuff, but it's kind of in between. It lasts longer than the magnesium, probably not as long as this, I don't know. I'm going to try it out. Let's go ahead and open it up and pull one out. They smell nice. That's good. They almost smell like vanilla. Here, I'd let you guys smell, but you know. Alright, so it says use half a stick. So we're going to try half a stick. This is just my beat up knife. So it was about an $8 knife. You can tell by how well it cuts as I shake the whole table. So there we have it. Still smells nice inside. We've cut them in half. So I'm going to set the other piece aside for now. So each stick, by the way, if you want to know about what size you're dealing with there, that's about how big it is compared to the $1. So there you have it. Alright, so it says light the stick. I'm going to use matches. And I'm going to try and light this one also with sparks from a magnesium fire starter. Redundancy is never a bad thing. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm just trying to see how easily it lights. Oh, it blew out. Alright, there you go. So it kind of lights pretty easily. In a higher wind, it might be a little more difficult. You know, do the cup thing, obviously. Seems to be lighting pretty well. I feel like this would be a great torch. Obviously, if I were you, I'd you know, protect it and let it burn. Let it burn the edge. If you hold it upwards like this, you're going to get more flame. If you have a tin can like it suggests, hold it like this. You know, don't put it on its side in the can. It'll burn out a lot faster, and you're really not going to get that much more heat. Makes quite the flame here. So there you have it. Now I'm going to do some tests. Let's see if we can blow it out kind of easily. Seems to be fairly resilient. So with enough wind, you can blow it out. Again, I don't have a gauge, you know, I can't tell how hard I'm blowing. But I would say that was probably, I don't know, probably right around 10 miles an hour. There's a little spark on it. I'm going to see if it'll rekindle itself. It doesn't seem to be able to. Smells real nice. So it does have a very strong, unusual scent, so maybe it's not ideal for hunting. If you just want something to take with you to start fires, that might not be ideal. You might want something more like a magnesium fire stick, which makes very little scent. So now let's take a very small piece of this. I kind of want to scrape it and see what happens. See if we can get a fire going from just a few little scrapes. A rub, if you will. You know, I don't know exactly what these are made from. If anybody knows, I would like to know if you could share that, if you'd be willing to share that information. So we made a little bit of a scrape here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that magnesium fire stick. This is the Coghlan's one. And I'm going to scrape and see if we can't start it with the sparks. I like redundancy in a lot of my gear, so I'll take a fire starter and fire sticks, you know, or something like that. Whatever works. So we're going to move our dollar bill for the time being. Seems to be a little more difficult to start. There we go. That's great. Works. So it's a little harder to catch some of the sparks, and then obviously if you add small ones like that. So this is what you would do, because you probably wouldn't try and catch sparks with this. Doesn't have enough fine edges, but if you pull off pieces, you know, like that, then you can probably put them in there. Then you can start your whole bar. So that's how I would use that. That's good redundancy right there. I would definitely pair together the Coghlan's fire sticks. They say they're waterproof. I'm going to test that. If you guys want to see, check another video. I'm going to leave a link on this video to that video. And if it's not up yet, check my other videos. It'll be there. So you put these two together, and that's what you get. Alright guys, let me know if there's anything you want to see on this. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me things. I want to know, you know, what your experiences are with these things. So, alright guys, take care. Thanks.